Hey guys, what's up? What's going on? Miguel here, FBA Bros, and in this video we're going to talk about how to get more 5-star reviews on your account, on your Amazon account. And the topics we're going to be going over is why seller feedback is important and tactics on how to receive more positive feedback. And also, before moving on forward, we do have a Facebook page or group. You guys can go ahead and send us a request. We're at FBA Bros Entrepreneur Mastermind Group. Send us a request, and in there we discuss about book selling and private labeling. So if you have any questions, that's the best spot to reach us at. And also, we do have an Instagram at FBA Bros. But moving on to the slides, if this moves. Okay, there we go. What is seller feedback and why it's important? Seller feedback is Amazon's way to review a third-party seller, ensuring sellers are providing an excellent service in terms of product, customer service, and packaging. So it's Amazon's way of knowing if the seller that's selling on their platform is, having good business practices. And also, Amazon suggests having a feedback rating of 95% or higher. Anything less could get Amazon questioning your business practices, which can put your account at risk, potentially getting banned or suspended. So you want to make sure your feedback is 95 and up. And on top of that, if your account or your feedback is 95 and up, you're more likely to obtain the buy box. And if you're on the buy box, you're more likely to get the sell, and you're more likely to make more money. And also, you have the buyer's trust. So whether they're debating whether to go with you or your competitor, if you have a higher feedback rating by a lot or even just by a little, it can make a huge difference in the sell, and your chances are increased from getting that sell. Moving on to book conditioning. So what you want to do is you want to underpromise and overdeliver every time you're conditioning your books. A good example is a book that's in very good condition. You want to list that as good or acceptable. So when that customer does receive the book at their door, they're expecting, in their head, a book that's in acceptable condition. But when they pull it out, it's a really nice book that's in very good condition, and that sometimes could make them, really excited, really happy about their purchase, and they're more likely to leave you a review. And also, it protects you from getting a negative review. Also, details and honesty. You want to be honest, especially when you're listing the details on certain books or on all books on the condition notes. Give the buyer details about the book. Let them know if the book is damaged, if there's any writing or any highlights or any marks. So when they do receive that book, there's no surprises. And as you can see here on the image, it's one of our happy customers. And it says it was described accurately, slightly used, and there were no rips, tears, and the fiance loves it. So this was a gift, and the customer was really happy with the purchase they got, so they left us a review, which is pretty cool. And that all comes from under promising and over delivering. And so tactics for more reviews. What you can do in order to get a higher seller feedback rating, especially let's say you've taken a couple dings and you've gotten some negative ones and you couldn't remove them, or you're just starting out. What you want to do is you want to email and ask the customer for feedback, and you can do that manually, or you can create yourself a template and just send them manually to the customer and just simply ask them for feedback. Or what you can do is you can purchase a service such as like Feedback Genius, and what they'll do is they'll automatically send the email to the customer and request the feedback, and the chances of the customer leaving a feedback is increased dramatically. And also what you can do is undercondition your fast moving books. So for example, list your good books as acceptable, books that are ranked at like 10K and under, the ones that are going to sell really fast. So when the customer does get that book, and again, they were expecting a book that was in acceptable condition, but it comes in a better condition than that, they're more likely to be happy. And the reason why you want to condition your fast moving books that way is because they're more likely to hit the customers faster, so you're more likely to get the feedback faster. And over here there's a graph, and it was actually created by the Book Flipper. You can check him out at thebookflipper.com. And he pretty much showed that conditioning really doesn't matter. So that's why we like to switch a lot of our good conditioning books to acceptable, because as you can see on the graph there below, there's really no difference in terms of how many books were sold and what condition. Acceptable and good, they both sold about the same. So that's a good way to push books faster, get the sell faster, and also you know, over deliver to your customers. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's the way to get more Amazon seller feedback reviews. And if you have any questions, please leave us a comment below. If you like this video, just go ahead and give it a like. And if there's any other suggestions you'd recommend on improving the quality of our videos or the way we're explaining them, please let us know. We'd love to hear some feedback from you. And also check out our other videos. We do got a private label case study going on. We're on week 3. Week 4 should be releasing soon. Really interesting stuff there. And check us out on Instagram and check us out on Facebook. And that's pretty much it, guys.